Because in our times, if you failed once, you were out for a number of years. Sunil Gavaskar failed in his first match when he played for the rest of India on a wicket which was not easy to bat on. It was a rain-affected wicket. But then he was left out for 2.5 years. It was only when Ajit Wadekar had a Whitlow that Gavaskar played because Ajit was not fit. He didn't even have his kit that day because he was the 14th man. But today's selectors, or even selectors during our time, we decided that this young man should be looked at. That we decided not because it was our goodness, it was because he was something totally different. And then the rest, as they say, is history. Well, that's a difficult question to answer because times have changed. I think today's cricketers are more hardworking. There's no question about this, that a cricketer today really works very hard on his fitness. I sometimes wonder whether the skill levels have gone down. But I wouldn't want to comment on that at the moment, because there have been players who have been also outstanding, There have been players who have become legends for the country. From time to time, things change. What applies to one era should not be applied to another era. Bombay continued to win because other teams were not as strong. If you look at India's cricket today, Indian cricket, in the board of control, has allowed Indian cricket to develop in all the mofussil areas. Cricket has developed. In our times, cricket didn't go far and wide to these smaller towns. So there were players who were playing for the lesser teams for years and years. Where were the facilities? Today there is a facility created for every single state. And that is why they have come up. Our cricket is still strong, but then we have to match with this, and as a result of which things are now equalized. There is an equilibrium, like you say, in today's cricket, that the competition from the other states is as hard. Having said that, Bombay has won 7 times out of the 11 years. So Bombay is not lagging behind at all. But the other states have come closer to Bombay. In my view, coaching should be something which should be to enhance performance. Sometimes I wonder whether we overdo a bit of coaching. Modern day cricketers or cricketers in the age group of Mumbai today, 17, 15, 19, perhaps have been lesser in thinking the process of the game. They do not, I think that needs to be added. That boys, you think, there are some coaches like this academy is today trying to teach all the youngsters that you got to think on your own. The Mumbai Cricket Association's indoor academy under Chandu Pandit's directorship, with all the coaches that they have started imbibing in our cricketers the thought process. Somewhere along the line, we had lost the thought process, that cricketers became robotical. They just went, played, looked into the dressing room, asked for advice, do what you want. That has gone out now. As a result of which, Mumbai's cricketers today have started thinking, and I hope that process goes on. Lesser coaching is better because people must be allowed to develop their own game. You only hone their skills a little bit here and there. But what I would earnestly make a plea to all the younger people in our game today is think. Do not expect results immediately. Today the younger man is slightly restless and impatient about the opportunities that he gets. I want to say that Sanjay Manjrekar was in the reserves for Dadian for years. A Gavaskar was in the Mumbai and Dadian reserves for years. A Ramnath Parkar was 4 years a reserve for Bombay, and so on and so forth. Today's cricketers must have a little bit of patience. They must wait, like Sandeep Patil said earlier, they mustn't go in a lift. They must walk the steps. Once they walk the steps, they'll realize what every step is all about. Everything in life happens step by step. And if our Mumbai cricketers are willing to accept that, willing to idolize senior cricketers, willing to give their best and concentrate, somewhere along the line I feel that the metro cricketer today has too many distractions. If they are away from these distractions and concentrate on the game itself without waiting for the fruit in the next 1 year, the crunch thing is that they mustn't jump at the fruit. It is the forbidden fruit. Anybody and everybody cannot play for India. Those who can play for India have something different in them. Those who have played for India have shown that we have a different fire. Do not underachieve. Try to achieve your best, play to your best, work hard, and let somebody else pick and choose you.